Hey guys, Mike from Boyer Bows here. Okay, this is part 2 of my take on modern archery. Basically, what I'm going to show you today is, this is my traditional bow, but made from a modern manufacturer. This has got fiberglass and all that. This is a Samick Sage Bow, and this is how it's going to come. It comes with your tool. It's a takedown. You don't need any tools to take it down. In fact, I'm going to just come up close here and show you what it looks like. Now, basically, you got your you got your tips, you got your black limbs, you got your takedown piece. There's the riser, and you've got some hardware spots over here. You can put a quiver or I guess this could be for some kind of arrow rest. They got the space in here for it, but you know, I shoot off the shelf, and those other parts are for most likely a quiver. And your other limb, and that's it. That's all there is to it. I also have a pair of heavier limbs. These are 45-pound limbs, and I bought these with the bow. The neat thing about this Sage, I'll tell you, is first of all, it's only $129. It's incredibly cheap for a takedown bow, but you think you're going to get what you pay for, and usually you do. But in this case, I have shot this bow. Let's start over. I have shot bows that anywhere from, well, obviously $129, but all the way up to almost $1,200. And I have to tell you, this bow shoots, for me, as well as a traditional bow, using it off a shelf, as any bow I have ever shot. And you name the bow, or the brand, really. I haven't shot every bow out there, but you name a brand, I've shot it. I've pulled back just about everything out there. Because I go to the store and I try this stuff out, because I don't want to buy anything, especially if I can make it myself. I want to make sure that I'm getting something I can't make. And in this case, the reason I bought this was for travel purposes. I wanted a bow just like that little compound I showed you in the previous video. I wanted a bow that I could travel with and put in my suitcase. I can put that little compound in my suitcase and this bow and my clothes and take one bag. And the way they're charging for your bags now on airplanes to travel is just ridiculous. I mean, it's just unbelievably, I mean, you're paying for your ticket and your hunting experience over just to take 3 bags on the plane. It's $50 each way. $50 each way, it's $150 per bag, it's $300 round trip. I mean, it's just nuts. Anyway, the one complaint online, I mean, you go online and look this bow up, everyone loves this bow, but the one complaint online that I've been getting and hearing is that it's ugly. I don't think it's all that ugly, but, me being me, here's what I did. There's some, let me see if I can get a better shot now. I put some copperhead skins on my 60-pound limbs. I ordered an extra set of limbs, 60 pounds. Those are copperhead skins. They turn to kind of green when you put them on top of black fiberglass. And I replaced the bolts with these antler burr bolts. So let's give you a full shot of the deal. Now this would be the hunting experience. I'm going to do this with, I'm going to put the skins or something on the 45-pound limbs too, which are like practice limbs or varmint hunting limbs. This is my 60-pound bow now, and the limbs, an extra set of limbs, are under $70. So you can buy a whole bow. You get 2 bows for $200 if you buy an extra set of limbs. I got a 45-pound with the bow, with the riser and the string and everything, and then I bought an extra set for $69.99, I believe it was. Now I have 2 bows, 2 different weights, and I absolutely got to say I love this bow. Haven't shot it a lot yet. I've shot it. I haven't shot it a lot. But why don't we launch a few arrows at the target? I guess say down the range, but I'm not at the range. Launch a few arrows at the target and once again see if we can keep from killing the camera in the process. Let's see about... And the cool thing here is I'm going to shoot 4 arrows total. I'm going to shoot 2 carbon and 2 cedar. And we'll see how we do. I was aiming for the lower square. First shot was pretty horrible, but just to give you an idea, there are the results. Here's the lower square. I can tell you that with the carbons, I'm getting over 200 feet per second with these arrows and that 60-pound limb. I'm getting 176 feet per second with the 45-pound limb. So, and that's at my draw. Obviously, if your draw is less than mine, my draw is 29 inches. If your draw is less than 29 inches, you're going to get a little bit slower speed. If it's more than 29 inches, I believe that bow can be drawn up to 31 inches. Obviously, you're going to get more speed. The wood arrows, they fly just as well off the bow as the carbons. I didn't get a speed on the wood. That's only for the carbons at over 200 feet per second. The wood arrows are a little heavier. But these are pretty heavy. For carbon arrows, these are pretty heavy arrows. So, I gotta say, I need some more practice with the bow, but I would go to tournaments with this bow and compete against anybody holding an Olympic bear bow or anything else. This is a great bow. If you go on YouTube and look up Samick Sage, S-A-M-I-C-K, and then sage like a sage bush, S-A-G-E, and just listen to the reviews. You will not, I don't think you'll find a bad review, except for the fact that people say it's ugly. Personally, I think I took care of that problem with the skins and the burrs. But let me hear what you think. Do you think that that look is awesome, or do you think it's kind of ridiculous? I'd like to hear from people. Let me know. I like it, but then again, in my opinion, understated is overrated. Alright guys, it's Mike from Boyer Bows. This is my take on traditional archery, even though it's made with modern materials. There's still something about making a bow yourself that's just magical, but again, not prejudiced against modern archery. Okay, I love it. I love my Samick Sage, and if I travel and do some bow hunting, I'll probably be taking that instead of one of my bows. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be seeing you all later. Take care.